Hello!
Welcome back to Channel Talk Dara.
Hi, everyone. We are so happy to see you.
My name is Emma.
And my name is Jack.
Before we start, please like this video and subscribe to our channel.
It really helps us a lot. Thank you.
Today, we are talking about the word get.
We will practice listening, learn useful phrases, and have a fun conversation. Are you ready?
Let's begin. Jack, how do you get to work every day?
I get the bus.
Ah, you get the bus. Good. And when you arrive at work, what is the first thing you get?
Coffee. I always get a coffee first.
Me too. I need coffee to start my day. So today we will learn about this small word, get.
It is very, very useful.
Yes, we use get all the time. Past, present, future, for many things.
Exactly. We will talk about what get means and learn many sentences you can use every day.
Okay, let's really talk about get. It is a small word, but it is everywhere in English.
And I know it can be confusing because it has many meanings.
Yes, very confusing. Sometimes it means become, sometimes receive.
I don't always get it.
See, you just used it perfectly. I don't always get it means I don't always understand it.
Oh, right. So do you get the lesson means do you understand the lesson?
Exactly. Now let's start with the most common meaning. Often, get means to receive, obtain, or buy something. Jack, what did you get from the shop earlier?
I got some milk and bread.
Perfect. That's past tense, got. And for present action,
I need to get some fruit later. I will get some apples.
great. And future tense, will get.
So we can get presents, get a job, get coffee, or get a text message.
What about get a chance? Like, I want to get a chance to visit London.
That's excellent. It means to receive an opportunity.
Another big meaning is get, meaning become. We use it with adjectives like cold, tired, hungry.
So I am getting hungry means I am becoming hungry.
Yes, very common. How do you feel in winter, Jack?
I get cold very easily, and in summer I get hot.
Me too. And after long walks, I get very tired. And then I get sleepy.
That's a good way to describe a change in your feeling or state.
Now, a very practical use. Get for transportation and movement. How did you get here today, Emma?
I got the bus, then I got off the park, and I walked.
So, we get on a bus, train, or plane.
And we get in a car or taxi.
We get off a bus. We get to a place. What time did you get to the studio?
I got here at 9:50. And you?
Get to plus a place is very important. Now let's talk about phrasal verbs with get. These are phrases where get combines with another word and the meaning changes.
Phrasal verbs are difficult.
They can be, but we use them all the time. Let's start with get up.
That means to leave your bed in the morning. I get up at 8.
Right. Get along. Do we get along, Jack?
Yes, we get along very well. That means we have a good relationship.
Get back can mean return. When will you get back from your trip?
I will get back on Sunday.
And get together.
That means to meet socially. Let's get together for coffee next week.
I like that one. And get over. Like, I had a cold, but I got over it.
Perfect. That means to recover from something, like illness or a problem.
Now let's look at tenses. Present, I get, you get, he gets.
I get the news every day.
Past, got. We got a new car last year.
Future, will get. They will get married soon.
Present continuous, Am, is, are, getting. This shows a change happening now.
Like the weather is getting worse. Look at the clouds.
Exactly. Or, I think I'm getting a headache.
A common mistake, we don't use get for every action.
For example, we don't say, I get to understand you. We say, I understand you.
But we do say, I'm starting to get it when we begin to understand.
Ah, so get is often about a change or a result. You don't have something, then you get it. You're not hungry, then you get hungry.
That's a wonderful way to think about it. Now, let's practice with a short story. Jack, tell me about yesterday using get or got. Okay, yesterday I got up at 8. I got a message from my sister. The weather was getting warm, so I got dressed in a t-shirt. I got the bus to the city center. I needed to get a gift for a friend, so I got a nice book. Then I got hungry, so I got a sandwich. In the evening, I got home at 6. I was getting tired, so I got ready for bed early.
Wow, that was perfect. You used almost every meaning of get.
Everyone, did you hear that? That is how we use this word every day, all day.
Practice it in your own story. Talk about your morning, your commute, or your weekend.
Remember, small sentences are okay. Just try to use get.
And don't forget, it's normal if it feels tricky at first.
Keep practicing and soon, get will feel easy.
So get is not scary at all.
Not scary at all. It is actually a friendly and very useful word.
Just remember the main ideas: receive, become, movement, and some common phrases.
The more you listen, the more you will get it.
I'm getting more confident already, Jack.
I'm so glad to hear that.
Okay, now let's look at some specific sentences you can use in real life.
Yes, practical examples are always helpful.
For example, how to ask about a present you received.
Exactly. Our first example is about receiving something.
You can ask me, what did you get for your birthday, Emma?
What did you get for your birthday, Emma?
Well, Jack got me a beautiful scarf. I can say, I got a lovely scarf from Jack.
Or you can say, I got some money from my parents.
The structure is, what did you get for occasion? What did you get for Christmas last year, Emma? I got a new watch from my brother, and I got some warm socks. I always get socks.
Me too. It is a very common gift.
Now let's practice the future. What do you want to get for your next birthday?
Oh, I want to get a new guitar. I really want one.
Nice. So we can use get for the past, present, and future.
Perfect. Example 2 is about arrival and transportation. This is very useful when making plans.
A common question is, what time did you get home last night, Emma?
What time did you get home last night, Emma?
I got home quite late. I got home at about 10 because I had to work late.
The structure is, what time did you get to place? You can change the place.
Emma, what time do you usually get to work?
I usually get to the office at 8:30, but if the bus is late, I get there at 9. It can be a problem.
I understand. And for future plans, you can ask, what time will you get to the party?
I will get there at 8, I think.
Great. Remember, we say get to for a place, but for home, here, and there, we don't use to.
Right. So we say get home, get here, or get there.
Exactly. So I get here at 10 is correct, but I get to here at 10 is wrong.
I need to remember that.
Example 3 is about change. We use get with adjectives to show that something is changing.
Like talking about the weather. It's getting dark now.
Yes, in winter it gets dark very early. The days are getting shorter.
The structure is it's getting adjective or something is getting adjective. Let's think of more examples.
My coffee is getting cold. I don't like that.
No, I'm getting worried about the weather. This lesson is getting interesting.
Are you getting tired, Jack? We're talking a lot.
A little, but I'm getting excited to finish.
It's a very natural way to describe feelings or how things change.
Example 4 is for directions and travel. One important question in English is, how can I get to the train station from here?
How can I get to the train station from here, Emma? You can get the number 5 bus. It is easy.
Or you can get a taxi.
So the structure is, how can I get to place? You can also ask, what's the best way to get to the airport?
So I can use it in any city. How can I get to the museum? How can I get to the city center?
Perfect. And you will hear answers like, get the subway, get a bus, get on the Green Line train.
Let's practice a full conversation. Jack, you are a tourist. Ask me how to get to the art gallery.
Excuse me, how can I get to the art gallery? Sure, get the tram from this stop.
Get off at Central Park. The gallery is there.
Thank you. And how can I get back to the hotel?
From there, you can get any bus going north. They all go to the hotel area.
Wonderful. Very practical. Example 5 is about understanding.
This is very important for learning.
If you don't understand, you can say, sorry, I don't get it. Can you explain that again?
Sorry, I don't get it. Can you explain that again, Jack?
Of course. I don't get it is much more common in conversation than I don't understand it. It is friendly and natural.
So in class, you can say, I don't get question number 3.
Or when someone tells a joke, I don't get it. Why is it funny?
That happens to me a lot. But when you finally understand, you can say, oh, now I get it.
Exactly. That is the best feeling.
Let's practice a full situation. Jack, explain to me how to use this phone app.
Okay, you press this button, then swipe up, then enter the code in the cloud system.
Sorry, I don't get it. Can you show me slowly?
Of course. Look, press here first.
Ah, okay. Now I get it. Thank you.
You're welcome. This phrase is your friend. Use it when you are confused.
So we had 5 practical examples. Asking about gifts, asking about arrival time, talking about change, asking for directions, saying you don't understand.
All using this one little word, get.
It's amazing. Right now, you have real conversations you can use today.
I hope everyone will get a lot from this lesson.
Let's move on to essential phrases with get. These are common in movies, shops, or the street.
Sure. Let's start with a good morning phrase. Get up.
Yes, get up means to leave your bed. I get up at 7, but Jack gets up later.
That's true. I like to get up slowly.
After I get up, I need to get dressed. That means to put your clothes on.
And if you change your clothes, you get changed. For example, after work, I get changed into comfortable clothes.
Very important. After that, I get ready for the day. Get ready means to prepare yourself for the day.
Perfect. And if you are sick, people often say, get well soon.
That is a kind thing to say. Another phrase about health is get a cold.
Oh yes, I think I am getting a cold. It means you are starting to be sick, so you should get some rest.
Yes, get some rest is always good advice. Let's talk about food now. I often get breakfast at a cafe.
Me too. Or I get a coffee to go. And if you are at a restaurant, you get the bill. In a shop, you get a receipt.
Now, talking about work or school, we can say get a job.
He needs to get a job, or maybe get a new job. And after university, you get a degree.
What about get fired?
Ah, that one is not happy. It means you lose your job. For example, he got fired last week.
The opposite is get hired.
Now, let's talk about meetings or friends. Get together means to meet socially. Let's get together on Friday.
And to arrive at a party, you say, I get there. Jack, what time did you get there last time?
And when you leave, you can say, I need to get going. It is a polite way to say you must leave now.
Exactly. It is late. I should get going. Now some phrases about buying things. Get a good price.
I got a really good price on this phone. Also, you can say, get a deal.
And if you see something you like, you can say, I need to get one of those.
I say that all the time. Now let's talk about feelings. We talked about get hungry or get tired, right?
Yes. Also, get angry, get worried, get excited. For example, children get excited about holidays.
Get old is a sad one.
Aw, don't be sad. It is natural. We're all getting older.
A nicer one is get better. I hope you get better soon, Emma. Or you can say, my English is getting better.
That is a good feeling.
What about get lost?
That one has two meanings. First is literal. I got lost in the city. It means you didn't know where you were.
And the other meaning?
The other meaning is not nice. If you say get lost to a person, it is rude. It means go away.
Oh, okay. I will not use that one. I prefer get along. We get along very well.
That is a great one. It means to have a good relationship. I'm glad we get along, Jack.
Me too. Now some transportation phrases.
Get on the bus.
And get off the train. Or get in the car and get out of the taxi.
If you are telling a story, you can say get home. For example, I finally got home at midnight.
And an important question, get back. When will you get back from your trip?
I will get back on Tuesday.
Now some phone phrases. Get a message. Did you get my email?
Get a call. I got a call from the school.
And if the phone is busy, you get a busy signal.
Now, learning phrases. Get it. Do you get it? It means, do you understand?
And if you finally understand, you can say, ah, now I get it. Very satisfying.
What about get an idea?
I just got a great idea. It means a thought came to your mind.
I get ideas sometimes in the shower.
Me too. Now, a few more important ones.
Get married. They will get married in June.
And get divorced.
Yes. Get help. This is very important. If you have a problem, you should get help.
Get started. We say this to begin something. Let's get started.
And to finish, get finished. I need to get finished by 6.
Get there can also mean to succeed. For example, it is hard to learn an instrument, but you will get there.
That is wonderful. You'll get there means you will succeed with time and practice. And one last phrase for our viewers. Did you get all that?
Perfect. We hope you got all of these essential phrases. Practice a few every day.
Okay, let's review some important words we use with get. This will help everything become clearer.
Good idea, Emma. What does the word receive mean?
Ah, yes. Receive is a more formal word for get. It means someone gives you something and you take it. For example, I received a letter from my bank, or I received good news today.
I see. So, I got a letter and I received a letter are the same, but got is for speaking and received is more for writing?
Exactly. You received full marks for that answer. Now another word, obtain.
Obtain?
That sounds very official.
It is a bit official. It means to get something, especially with effort. For example, you need to obtain a visa before you travel. Or, he obtained the documents from the office.
Ah, so I get a coffee, but I obtain a passport. I get it.
Now, what about become? We use that a lot with get, right?
Yes, become is the key meaning when we say get hungry or get tired. I am becoming hungry. It is becoming.
It is becoming dark. But in everyday conversation, we almost always say get. I'm getting hungry. It's getting dark.
Yes, it is easier to just say get. I'm becoming a fan of this word.
Now, a very important word, understand. This is the meaning in I get it.
Yes, it means to know the meaning of something. So, do you understand the question is the same as do you get the question?
Perfect. And if you don't understand, you can say I don't get it, which is more common and natural than I don't understand it in friendly talk.
Got it.
Let's talk about acquire. I've heard that word before.
Acquire is similar to obtain. It's a formal word meaning to get or buy something. For example, the company acquired a new building, or she acquired fluency in Spanish.
So I acquire knowledge, but I get a sandwich. That's a great way to remember it.
Now, let's think about the opposite of getting. What is the word when you don't get something you want?
Miss, like I missed the bus.
Good. Miss can mean you are too late to get something. I missed my chance. Or we missed the start of the movie.
And a sad opposite is lose, if you have something and then you don't have it.
Yes, lose. I don't want to lose my keys. The past tense is lost. I lost my phone last week.
So first you get something, then you might lose it.
Okay, a word about feelings. We say get happy, but is there another word?
Yes, we can also say cheer up. It means to become happier. For example, cheer up, everything will be okay.
I like that. Cheer up is such a nice phrase. Now let's talk about travel. We said get to. What is another phrase for that?
Yes, arrive at or arrive in. It is more formal than get to. For example, we arrived at the hotel. They arrived in London.
But in normal conversation, we usually say we got to the hotel, right? And what is the word for the money you pay to use a bus or train?
That is fare. The bus fare is $2. You pay the fare to get the bus.
Ah, yes. Now a word connected to getting a job. What is hire?
Hire is what a company does. If a company hires you, it means they give you a job. They hired 5 new people, so you get hired.
And if they take your job away?
That is fire. They fired him, so he got fired. Not a good thing to get.
No, definitely not. Let's talk about a nicer word. Achieve. Is that like get?
Achieve is wonderful. It means you successfully get something you wanted through effort. For example, you achieve a goal or achieve success. She worked hard to achieve her dreams.
So you get a coffee, but you achieve a dream. The feeling is very different.
Much different, yes.
Now, a simple but tricky word. Have. How is have different from get?
Have means you already possess something. Have is the state and get is the action. For example, I have a car, but I got a car last year. Have is the state and get is the action.
Last one. Fetch or pick up. These can also mean get.
Oh, yes. Pick up is common. Can you pick up some milk? Means, can you get some milk?
And fetch means go to a place, get something, and bring it back. For example, the dog fetches the ball. Or, could you fetch my bag from the other room?
So many words connect to get. It is helpful. Get is like the simple, friendly word in the middle of all these other words.
That is exactly right, Emma. Get is your everyday friend. These other words are more specific, but if you remember get, you will almost always be understood.
I am getting a much better understanding now.
Wonderful. That is the goal. Now it is your turn to speak. Please repeat after us.
We will say a sentence and you repeat it. Jack, you will repeat first to show everyone how it is done. Ready?
Brevity.
Simple present tense. I get the bus to work. It means it is my normal habit.
I get the bus to work.
Great. Everyone, say it with us. I get the bus to work.
Now past tense. I got a new phone last week. Got is the past of get for something you received.
I got a new phone last week.
Excellent. Now everyone. I got a new phone last week.
Future plan. We will get pizza tonight. Will get is for a future decision.
We will get pizza tonight.
Nice, everyone. We will get pizza tonight.
Using get to mean become. I'm getting sleepy. It means I'm starting to feel sleepy.
I'm getting sleepy.
I feel that too. Everyone, I'm getting sleepy.
Now a question. What time do you get off work? It asks about finishing work.
Perfect. Your turn. What time do you get off work?
Another common one. Can you get some milk? This is a request to buy or bring something.
Can you get some milk?
Very polite. Everyone, can you get some milk?
A phrase for understanding. I don't get this question. It means I don't understand it.
I don't get this question.
Everyone, I don't get this question.
Using get for arrival. She gets here at noon.
We use gets with she, he, or it. She gets here at noon.
Good. She gets here at noon.
Past arrival. They got home very late. Remember, got is past.
They got home very late.
Now everyone, they got home very late.
Future arrival. My friend will get to London tomorrow. We use get to before a city name.
My friend will get to London tomorrow.
Excellent. My friend will get to London tomorrow.
Important phrase. Get well soon. We say this to sick people.
Get well soon.
A kind thing to say. Get well soon.
Let's practice a phrasal verb. I need to get up early tomorrow. Get up means leave your bed.
I need to get up early tomorrow.
Me too. I need to get up early tomorrow.
Another.
Please get on the bus quickly. Get on means to enter.
Please get on the bus quickly.
Good.
Everyone, please get on the bus quickly.
Social plans. Let's get together next week. It means let's meet.
Let's get together next week.
I'd love to. Let's get together next week.
About improvement. My English is getting better. Using get to show positive change.
My English is getting better.
It really is. My English is getting better.
Starting something. Let's get started. It means let's begin.
Let's get started.
Yes, let's get started.
One more about feelings. Don't get angry. It's advice. Don't become angry.
Don't get angry.
Good advice.
Wow, Jack, you did a fantastic job.
Thank you, Emma. And everyone at home, you did a fantastic job too. That was a lot of speaking practice.
It really was. You practiced present, past, future, questions, and many useful phrases.
Remember, the goal is to feel confident saying these sentences.
Yes.
just like riding a bicycle. You have to do it many times. So please practice again today.
Wonderful advice. You're all getting better every time you speak.
Wow, my head is full of the word get now.
Mine too, but in a good way. We really talked a lot about get today.
We really did. From beginning to end, we talked about getting coffee, getting a bus, getting tired, getting married, getting better, getting help, getting home.
It's amazing how one small word is in so many parts of our life.
Yes. For everyone watching, let's remember the big ideas. First, get often means receive, like I get an email.
Second, it can mean become. I get hungry.
Third, it's for transportation. I get the train.
Fourth, it means understand. I get it.
Fifth, it's in hundreds of common phrases we practiced today.
Perfect summary, Emma. You really got this lesson.
Thank you. I feel like I got a much clearer picture. Before, I just used get without thinking. Now I understand the patterns.
That's exactly what we want. Not just to memorize words, but to see the patterns. This way you can make your own sentences.
Yes. And the more you notice the patterns, the easier it is to use get in real conversations.
So what should our friends do now after watching this video?
Great question. The most important thing is to practice a little every day.
Maybe you can choose one meaning of get for each day. For example, on Monday, try using get for receive. You could say, I need to get some bread.
On Tuesday, try using it for become. It feels it's getting cold outside.
And on Wednesday, use get for transportation. I get the bus to work at 8 o'clock.
Thursday could be for understanding. I don't get this question.
And on Friday, try using phrasal verbs like get up, get along, or get together.
Yes. And also listen for get when you watch a show, a movie, or listen to a song in English. You will hear it all the time. Then you can think, that's why they said that.
That is such a wonderful feeling. This shows you're learning.
Remember, confidence comes from practice. Don't worry about mistakes. Just try.
Exactly. We make mistakes all the time, and we are still learning.
So true. Now, let's move to our question of the day.
Yes, it is very simple. The question is, what is one thing you need to get from the shop this week?
Ooh, that is a good one. For me, I need to get more tea. I finished my last pack.
I need to get some fruit. I am almost out of apples and bananas.
Write your answer in the comments below. Tell us what you need to get this week.
We read every comment, and it makes us so happy to see you practicing English.
Yes, it makes us really happy. And if you liked this lesson, please give us a like.
Liking the video helps other learners find our channel.
And if you are new here, please subscribe.
We make new videos every week to help you speak English in your daily life.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. It was a real pleasure.
A big pleasure, Emma. Everyone, you are all doing great. Keep going.
Yes, keep practicing. Every day you speak, you get better. Bye for now.
Thank you for watching Talk Dara.
See you next time.
Thank you very much for watching our video. We hope this English conversation lesson helps you learn easily and speak English with more confidence in your daily life. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more useful English lessons. Thank you for your support, and we wish you great success in learning English.